Hello, Leos, and welcome to your August 2025 general reading. Thank you for joining me here over at Birdsong Musings Tarot. My name is Coco, and this is a general reading, so it will not resonate and connect with everybody, and that is perfectly okay if that is happening for you today. If that is happening for you, I do highly recommend that you check out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. Some months we just tend to connect more with our moon, our sun, our rising. Perfectly okay if that's happening for you. I've already gone ahead and pulled some of your cards, but we are going to pull the rest of them together. We're going to get some general energy. We are also going to get quite a few advice cards because I think what's a good tarot reading without some good advice? So first and foremost, I want to say happy birthday. I actually adore Leo season. Coming from a Cancer, that's an interesting statement perhaps. As a moon child and somebody who is ruled by the moon, I actually love Leo season, which is ruled by the sun. You are the sun children of the zodiac. And I don't know about you, but on July 22nd, I just felt like the energy shifted so starkly in my personal life. And I'm wondering if you Leos felt it too. I mean, the movement, the shift into Leo season from Cancer season, it's like night and day, literally, moon and sun. Signs of Leo and Cancer are like two sides of the same coin. And it's just such interesting opposite energies. So right now in your season, Leo, it's all about the self. It's all about your vitality, being vibrant, being authentic. It's about stepping into the light. Cancer season is about that internal excavation. It's about how do I feel? What emotions am I processing? What is my past like and how has it affected me? And it's doing all of that internal stuff. Leo season is like, okay, we did that. Good job. Now let's take what we learned and step outside, right? Let's like be external people now. I just feel like happy that we're here. And I'm sure you are too. It's your birthday season. So let's get into your cards. First, we'll get some of these general energies. What's going on for you in August? Okay. Building blocks. So you're building a stable foundation with something or someone. What's happening for these Leos? Magic prayer number 32, numbers 28 and 32 here for you. One more card, please. What's happening for them? Thank you. And number 30. You got 28, 30, 32. A lot of progress being made in August for you. You've got making a choice here. Making a choice. And it does feel like there is a prayer being answered for you. Be aware that right now in August, what's coming towards you are things that you have prayed for, things that you have perhaps like manifested in your life, that you've been working hard for. Okay, because not everything is just manifestation. It's working for it too. And this choice you're making is bringing you towards a foundation that you are building for yourself, a stronger foundation. The 28 card adds up to the number 1, so that's all about the beginning of a new phase of life. 32, that's 5. 30 is 3, so it does feel like there are people around you that you are collaborating with. There's changes happening in August, but it's all towards something that you are making a conscious choice to enter. Interesting. Yeah, there's another person coming up here for you as well, definitely. Somebody else in your life. And that is in the cards here, but with this making a choice card, that's what I am being told. Okay? All right, let's get into some of the details that are coming up. You are showing up as the Empress and the 8 of Wands. The Empress is a beautiful energy. This is Venus. And the Empress is all about enjoying the pleasures of life. That's very much of a Venusian theme. It's beauty. It's your values. It's feeling aligned with your values. It's also all about self-worth and self-esteem. So I see that you are like sitting on this throne in August, and this is a very August card as well, because Libra is like the harvest, right? And late summer is when everything is really coming into its own with the harvest, right? So you're like harvesting the wheat back in the day as a farmer, I'm going on a tangent. But what I'm trying to say is that this card is very Leo type of energy, even though it is a Libra and Taurus card. The Empress is creative, is in love with life, and so you're showing up really indulging in things. You could be really indulging in purchases, splurging on things in August. You're looking in the mirror, you're buying new makeup, you're doing your hair differently. You're just feeling good about the way you look, the way you feel about yourself. It's very nice. And 8 of Wands here as well. This is communication, this is conversation and travel. So you could be traveling quite a bit in August. That's definitely coming up. As well as just conversing, having really good conversations and really good communication with people. And that might actually be happening around your birthday, because this Empress here sitting on her throne, this is you being celebrated. So around your birthday, or just even throughout the month of August, you're getting birthday messages, talking with people who are important to you. The struggles here in the month, you've got 2 7s. Interesting. The 7 card is about a struggle in a way. It's about an internal, more philosophical struggle. I see that you feel perhaps that you need to defend yourself against the expectations or opinions of others. You are working really hard. The 7 of Pentacles is saying that. You have done a lot of hard work. There is a strongly committed choice or committed path you are trying to go down. And that's coming up here with the building blocks card as well. You've worked really hard, and you are working hard in August. And it feels like an uphill battle, especially when it comes to other people maybe giving you grief, disagreeing with you, how you do things. So in August, be prepared to face some of those struggles regarding burnout, maybe against the opinions of others. Maybe you have to really defend yourself at work. Maybe you do something differently in August, or maybe back in June or July. And August is when you kind of have to double down and make sure that people understand why you did it that way. But it's interesting. And I'm saying that because your guides are actually letting you know that it's all good. Despite what you might be feeling with this struggle, with this hard work and this burnout and this, oh God, I keep having to show up, and I keep having to do this, and I keep having to be consistent, and there's so much discipline in my life, and when do I get to relax? And you are getting to relax. You are in August. But your guides are actually saying you've already gotten to a place of such great heights that you don't need to constantly keep pushing for more, to achieve more, to get more, to be more. They're letting you know that it's okay to sit and just feel good in what you've achieved. The 9 of Cups here is emotional contentment. It's like this person is sitting with all of his cups saying, okay, I've worked really hard to get here and I'm finally feeling good. And I'm going to be a little bit selfish. I'm going to be a little bit greedy here about what I've worked hard for, because, it's my achievements, right? I get to be a little bit greedy sometimes with it. I get to be greedy with my boundaries sometimes. I get to be greedy with my vacation time off of work because I deserve it, right? So your guides are really letting you know that. If there is vacation that you want to take, do take it in August. Make sure to root yourself down in gratitude for what you've done, what you've accomplished, and what you have. They're letting you know that despite the hard work, you have reached a lot of goals and you deserve to kind of sit back and relax. But there's also this root feeling here that is coming up with this card that is hard for me to put my thumb on. I guess I would call it this feeling of letting yourself feel happy where you are, and not so much what's going on in the future, what's going on in the long term. It's more so being present, right? Like dialing back and being present here. And that's how you're being advised to show up. You've also got this Two of Wands, which is really nice here. When it came out, it's such this positive energy. And this is you looking into the future. This is you weighing up, making a choice here. And your guides are saying, what choice makes you feel the best? What choice makes you feel the most confident, the most secure? Okay? What is the best choice for you emotionally? What makes you feel fulfilled? And that's the choice that you should go for. That's really what they're saying. But also in that sense of not so much constantly looking in the long term, looking in the future, kind of dialing back and saying, you know what, I'm going to be present, I'm going to be where I am today, and that's good enough for me. All right. I do want to get some details on this. The Lovers. Well, a choice indeed. That is one of the choice cards in the tarot. That is the choice card in the tarot. Do you have somebody in your life who you are choosing to build a foundation with, and you're making that choice, that conscious choice to do that in August? Let's see more for these Leos. Thank you. Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's about your emotional fulfillment. Oh, I mean, what else is this about? Can you show me something a little bit more clear? Specifics. Thank you. Ah, yes, this is what I wanted. Okay. I wanted them to show me who was involved, or if somebody was involved, and we've got a Queen of Cups. So this is indeed about a romantic relationship for you, Leo. This person might feel like a soulmate, a long-term partner, because you've got the Ten of Cups. And you're thinking about, in the long term, in the future, is this what makes me happy? Do I want a family with this person? Do I want to share my life with this person? And you're planning, you're thinking, you're planning, you're making that choice in August. Very cool. In your recent past, you've got the Nine of Wands. This is an air of defensiveness, of, feeling really tired, really kind of burnt out. When am I going to get there? When am I going to, reach my goals? And again, that ties into what I was saying before about you feeling like you've got an uphill battle in front of you. In your recent past, I see that has been going on for a while. Okay? And the people around you in August, in your home environment, your work environment, you've got a Queen of Wands. So your person, your love interest, whoever it is, they might be a fire sign, so a Sagittarius, Leo, like yourself, or an Aries, or they just present as such. They're very passionate, they're chatty, they're talkative, they are very sensual, quite sexual people as well. This is not only a romantic interest as well. This can be a mother, a sister, a best friend. Okay, let's move on. At the end of August, you've got the Five of Swords and the Moon card. I did pull some clarification, but we're going to pull more. There is a secret that you are keeping, Leo. It might be that you are still in the midst of making a choice, and maybe this person that you're with romantically does not know that. Maybe they don't even know that you're considering having a family with them, or maybe they think that you're on the same page and really there are some things that you still don't know if you want to pursue. This Five of Swords tells me that you're kind of keeping things behind someone's back. You're keeping something hidden. And it's an air of like self-sabotage. It's an air of like, all right, I'm just going to keep it hidden until I absolutely have to say it. And then if I don't have to say it, well, then I don't have to say it. And I can just, bury it. That's the energy that these cards carry. And this has to do with you, really, is what it is. You've got the Star and the Magician. And the Star is saying, what do I want in the long run of my life? Is this what I want in the long run of my life? Do I want this person? Do I want this life? Do I want what I've been building for myself? Or do I want to kind of go rogue and say, well, I'm just going to do me. I'm going to be single. That's the Magician energy. That's single energy. And the Star is like, what do I actually want in my heart of hearts? And so you're having this conversation with yourself all throughout the month of August, especially towards the end when there's like a secret that you are keeping from this person. And this might actually be a secret that's a good secret. Maybe you've decided that you want to marry somebody and you're getting ready to propose, but you can't really tell them. You can't really like make it known. So, it doesn't have to be something negative. It can absolutely be something positive here. But the Magician just carries an energy of the self. It carries an energy of, this is what I want. This is what I'm pursuing. These are my goals. Okay, so do keep that in mind. I do want to see a little bit more here. Okay, King of Wands. There you are. Six of Swords. Ooh. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a transition that you're making. Something's coming to an end at the end of August, at the end of a transition, or you are choosing to say, okay, you know what? I'm making this choice at the end of August and I'm going for it. But there is a sense of, hey, I don't really want to change. Like, I want my life to change, but I don't want to change. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense here. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards of advice for you, just to kind of like outline what else is going on here and what can help you best navigate the month. Two cards here. Dream and renew. Sleep is going to be very important for you in the month of August, okay? That's what I can tell you right now. It's going to make you feel like a brand new person. Because these two cards, the dream card is like get some good sleep, get some good rest. And also think about, what are your dreams? What do you want for the long term of your life? That's the Star card as well here. And make choices that align with that. The renew card here, if there are things in your life that you do that help you feel refreshed, that help you feel like well rested, do those things in August. I do feel like you will be experiencing a little bit of burnout, a little bit of feeling tired and maybe a bit overworked, like you're just traveling everywhere. I do see that you're traveling a lot in the month of August, or that you are just talking a lot. You could just be in your car a lot. And so it's important to get that rest and get some good practices in, like self-care rituals in while this is all happening, okay? Because especially if you have jet lag or if you're driving a lot, that can be exhausting. All right, let's go ahead and pull the Wisdom of Tao Oracle. Ooh, okay, you got another two cards. Ooh, interesting. The first card you've got is keep going. So that's confirmation to, keep striving for your goals. You're doing a good job. Perplexing, confusing conditions cannot stop you from learning and growing. The reality that you feared may not even exist. You are moving in the right direction, even if it seems to be taking longer than anticipated. You have got the power. Keep pushing, keep going, even when it feels like an uphill battle. Your guides are saying, you've got this. You've done a great job at this. You can sit back and relax. We want you to sit back and relax when you can, but don't give up. Now, the other card you've got is deception. Now, I do feel like you are being a little bit deceiving, just keeping some things to yourself, okay? Jealousy destroys all relationships. Selfishness and ego lead to hatred. Recognize those who intend harm before it happens. Protect yourself by concealing your plans. Remain low key. Now, this may also be somebody else keeping a secret from you. All right, but I did clarify with my guides that it was you. However, our situations in our lives, we all have different things going on. So this very may well be somebody else, but I do not want to sow paranoia with that. Ooh, quickly. 43, Keeper of Transformation. And these cards are really beautiful, so I hope that you can see the image on this card. This person is surrounded by butterflies because those are the animals who are most associated with transformation. Compassion and accountability are two wings that belong to the same butterfly. To transform your inner life, you must engage in both. Likewise, you are able to transform your relationships and outward experiences into their highest potential when you seek the balance of compassion and accountability. You are being asked in this moment to see your situation impartially, so really kind of taking on an objective third-person point of view. Where do you need to be accountable or hold someone else accountable? Where and how do you get to engage in compassion? For yourself, for others, or for a situation that needs grace and mending? Balancing that compassion and accountability here in August will help you out very much, Leos, in making whatever choice you're making, in doing whatever travel you're going on, and whatever goal you are moving towards. Your guides are saying keep going and try to be the most honest and accountable and authentic version of yourself in your birthday month, okay? So that is actually all I have for you today. I very much hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel. I hope that you can come back to this video throughout the month to get any clarification or advice that you feel like you may need. And I will see you next time for the September general readings. Take very good care and enjoy your birthday month, Leos.